So Ride for Equity 2023 has probably been the most challenging ride so far for a number of reasons. The rest of my fingers work pretty good. They're shifting gears and braking. But it's also been the most rewarding.
When I heard about people riding their bikes all the way to Mackinac from Detroit to promote economic equality for Black and brown people, I was really impressed by the symbolic sort of, ride and struggle to get a seat at the table.
That's just another reminder of how difficult it is for Black entrepreneurs to gain access to capital, which is why we are here, is why we exist, to get that donation so that we can put that money right back into the Black small business ecosystem. The way we do that is the $1 a week, $4.33 a month, or $52 a year.
It just can't be a Black issue. It can't be an issue with a handful of people supporting an organization like Black Leaders Detroit. It's got to be on a broad base because there has to be systematic changes. This is part of our society, part of our culture, and that's going to involve everybody. And I'm very proud just to be a small part of it.
Historically, there's been some intentional setbacks, so we need some intentional setups.
Michiganders are very loving and neighborly people to one another. And the ride across the state from Detroit to Mackinac is our effort to raise awareness. If they are not aware that we exist, then how can they ever know that there's an invitation extended to them? Cadillac, Claire, Petoskey, those are just some of the places that we stop. Torch Lake. We have to make sure that we're doing our part in saying, hey, if you believe in fairness, if you want to participate in creating fairness, when we do the bike ride across the state, then there's a place for you. Come alongside of us at Black Leaders Detroit. That's the way you get to equity. As a community, without excuses.
In order for us to build equity, society has to understand that we need equity in order to balance things out, because Black businesses have equity, then the economy is going to get better. And they don't realize that with a better economy, everybody benefits from that.
Hearing those speak for yourself sessions, this is volume 2 in a big way for me. A real dose of hearing from real people who have real challenges that can be addressed if our system was made more fair.
Great opportunity to do something to bring recognition to such a great cause. This shows what happens when community comes together to benefit those within their own community.
I am really proud of the support that we garnered, collecting so many people from so many different backgrounds that have a shared interest in problem solving. I wasn't sure if it was possible. For some folks, equity is a buzzword. For some, equity seems too far off that we'll never get there. But I'm confident that we won't get there if we don't keep going. I think that we're confident that we will, just like this ride, if we do keep going.
I'm here to support Black Leaders Detroit and do the Ride for Equity because I want to get educated. I grew up in an area where it was predominantly Jewish and Chaldean, and it's amazing how many different perspectives people have about different things, and I came away with quite a bit.
Black Leaders Detroit does a very good job with securing equity for Black people in the city of Detroit. So I really appreciate this ride and this opportunity.
Just seeing the difference in what those who are Black versus those who are white have to go through in order to get the kind of funding that they need, try to start businesses, people that really mean a lot to me, and those are my friends in Detroit. So I'm here for them.
I really appreciate those organizations who are brave enough to say, we want to ride with you. We want to help you correct these systems to provide equity for Black businesses. I really appreciate those organizations.
If this world were truly just right now, the leadership of Black Leaders Detroit wouldn't have to be running around raising money. If it were truly just, money would be chasing Black Leaders Detroit. We should be filling out an application to show our dedication to this. And so because of that, I want to thank Black Leaders Detroit for allowing us at the Fisher Foundation and me as an individual into their work.
One of our jobs and one of our roles is to educate and enlighten. We feel like there are people from all different demographics, all different communities that believe in fairness. And if we give the invitation and speak to some of those things that they just don't understand, they'll see their fit and their role as a member of Black Leaders Detroit. And that's creating equal access to capital for Black entrepreneurs.